Maine shares a border with only one other state, New Hampshire. That border is critical because stepping from one side to the other represents one of the largest tax differentials in the country. As a percentage of personal income, New Hampshire takes significantly less of its citizens' earnings than Maine. But the sales tax specifically creates a major problem. New Hampshire has no sales tax, while Maine currently has a 5.5% rate. Mainers close to the border, therefore, have a massive financial incentive to cross into New Hampshire and purchase items there. The Maine Heritage Policy Center has conducted a number of studies on the so-called retail desert on the Maine side of the border, and has attempted to quantify the economic loss cross-border shopping represents. We decided to take a trip across the border to see for ourselves the real impact of tax policy on the two states. Once over the border, the impact of the sales tax differential is obvious. Retail stores, shops, and restaurants are plentiful. This retail activity stands in stark contrast to the return trip once back in Maine. Here, the effect of tax savings across the border have helped create a barren wasteland of retail activity. Indeed, there's very little reason to locate any major shopping area this close to a region that provides consumers with massive savings. Back on the New Hampshire side, a trip to any of the border shopping centers reveals a large number of Maine residents having come to shop. Let's count the cars. This is repeated at virtually every retail zone we visited, and it's easy to understand why. When consumers can buy cheaper goods with ease, they will. Maine's tax policy does major economic harm to its border communities. This is a real, tangible example of how taxes have real-world implications for economic development, growth, and prosperity. Policymakers in Augusta must understand this if they ever hope to create a more economically vital Maine. Learn more by visiting the Maine Heritage Policy Center on the web at mainepolicy.org.